Last month, I woke up with a severe headache and a bone-breaking pain. I took a paracetamol, willing the pain to go away. It didn't. Now at this time, I was staying away from my family and friends, and I had no one to reach out to. I took leave from work and decided to stay at home until the pain subsided. But the pain was such that I couldn't even walk nor cook for myself. It was that painful. I decided to go out of the house to buy some bananas. And I fed myself bananas and paracetamol for days until I decided to call for help. I called a friend who came over to my house and took me to the doctor. After running a few tests, the doctor declared that it was dengue, not COVID. I underwent treatment for several days, but I got over it sooner than normal because I knew I had the resilience in me. Good afternoon, Toastmasters of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear guests. Mary Holloway once said, resilience is knowing that you have the power and the responsibility to pick yourself up, and that only you can do it. Now, resilience is nothing but the ability to recover, to rebuild, and ride through any obstacle. I did not learn resilience in a day. Two miraculous women taught me the importance of being resilient, the importance of taking that one step towards helping yourself. It all started about 5 years ago when I was in New Delhi in the corporate world. I got a call from my family telling me that my mother was hospitalized. My reaction? I was indifferent and unperturbed. Why? Because it's usual for people to fall sick, go to the hospital, and then they get over and carry on, right? Well, I thought so. But little did I know that the reason for her being hospitalized was something more serious than that. It was stage 4 breast cancer. I returned home, leaving everything I held dear in New Delhi and saw her in her new reality. And that's when it all began. The different trips to the hospitals, the late night watching over her, the feeling of hopelessness. At first, I questioned the frailty of life and the hopelessness of it all. I questioned the logic of it all. I questioned the reason why people suffer. It was not possible for me to understand how someone could stay optimistic in spite of the difficulties in their lives. Time was ticking for my mother, but she remained optimistic. And one day I was sitting on her bedside when she said, "Let's walk." Now, by this time, she could hardly take 3 steps on her own. She was almost bedridden. But I said, "Sure." And then we walked hand in hand when she exclaimed, "Look at me, I'm walking. Do you think I'm getting better?" And I couldn't help but marvel at her optimism. And I thought, as her daughter, I should have some of the optimism too, right? I should have some of her qualities. But look at me, I am a pessimist. Resilient in your own way. You have the power to create miracles. You have the power to perform and witness miracles every day of your life. You are resilient in your own way. Thank you.